Hey guys, nice to see you again. The five most reasons why people have a very poor credit score. So maybe we should start by defining what is a credit score. A credit score is basically a number that reflects your ability to pay back your loan and your credit on time. So in North America, we have three main credit bureau. That's three main agencies that track people's credit. So we have Experian, we have TransUnion, and we have Equifax. Those are the three biggest ones. Now there are also a couple of small agencies tracking credit, but those are the ones that major banks use, that almost everyone uses in North America. So how do they work? They basically use your payment history. They basically use your timing payment, the mix of your credit behavior to define exactly on which level are you on a scale, let's say from 300 to 850 score. So if 300 being very poor credit and 850 being the best. So wherever you are, then they will determine exactly how people or how lender we see you in the lending market. So people are trying their best to always keep the best credit score, because in North America, Canada, US, they are mostly based on the credit score. Like, people live on credit, and the credit score is mostly used by almost everyone in the country. Let's suppose you're going to rent a house, then the landlord may require a certain level of credit score. Let's suppose you want a loan, let's say a personal loan from your bank, they will require a credit score. Let's suppose you need a new car, a new phone, they will require you, even in the phone store, they will require you a credit score, a good credit score. So some people said you worth what your credit worth in the US or in Canada. So if your credit score worth nothing, then you worth nothing at all. So you follow the trend of your credit score. It's very important to take some time to work on your credit score as soon as you get in the country. Make sure you have a credit. Don't stay away from credit. You need to take the credit actually. If you don't know how to get your first credit because you have no history, two advice I'll give here. The first advice is there is what we call the prepaid credit card. So it's basically your money. You can look it online. Prepaid credit card. So you put some money, Capital One for example, you give them $250. They will issue you a credit card that worth $250. So they are basically taking no risk, but at the same time they can provide you with your first credit card. The second advice I can give to someone that doesn't have any credit yet is you can try to be like an authorized user. You can also manage to be an authorized user on someone else's credit card. Like, let's suppose in the country you have friends, you have relatives, you have brothers, you have sisters. You can ask to one of them who has been in the country for a while to authorize you as an authorized user. That will allow the credit bureau to now start reporting your name as well in the credit history. That's how you can build your credit history from the beginning, having nothing in the country. So now let me go into more detail for the different reasons why people have poor credit. And please, the first reason is that people overuse their credit card or any other line of credit. Let's suppose you're new in the country, you get settled, and then the nearest bank approve you for, let's say, 1,000 credit limit on your credit card, and then 2 weeks later, 1 month later, you kind of overuse the credit card. Over 1,000 limit, you have used $800. That's $200 left on your credit card. We're talking about almost 80% credit usage. That's very risky. Your credit score will be hit, and that will bring your score down right away. So the first clue is that whenever you have a credit limit, let's suppose you have a credit limit of $100, make sure not to use more than 20-25% of the limit whenever you are trying to build your credit. The first thing is not to overuse your credit card. You can accept a credit limit, but don't use more than 20% of the credit limit, and make sure to pay back on time. So whenever you use it, as soon as you receive your credit balance, make sure to go online or on your phone anywhere and then pay back. Don't make any late payment. That's the first thing first. Very low uses of your credit limit, and pay on time. Always make sure to pay on time. The second reason why new immigrants usually have a poor score is that they overpay their credit limit. Let's suppose, for example, you have a credit limit of $1,000, then you've used $200 over $1,000, and then you come and pay back $250. You don't need to pay more than what is required, guys. Just pay what is the balance. You don't need to overpay your credit card, because if you overpay, again, that's going to be an issue. So underpaying is an issue, overpaying is an issue. Make sure to pay the exact balance on your credit card, and make sure to bring it back to zero every time, so that you have no balance. If you have $100 credit limit, you use $50, come back and pay $50 before the deadline. That's how you quickly build your credit. So the third reason is that there is a lack of credit mix. Let's suppose you only have a credit card. You have no loans, no car loans, no school loans, no private loans, no other loans. Only one credit, only one loan. That doesn't help your situation, because one of the factors considered by credit bureaus are the mix in the credit. So try a credit card, of course. Try also a line of credit if you can. Try also a car loan if you can. Try also a store credit card if you can. So try to mix the credit as much as you can. Again, don't exaggerate. 2 to 3 different loans should be enough. No more than that when you're trying to build your credit. So try a mix, that can help, but don't over mix your credit usage, okay? So those are the main elements that you can use when you are new in the country to build your credit. And then the last reason why new immigrants usually have a poor credit bureau is that they don't follow page like mine. Guys, you have to follow my page. Very few people like me are dedicated to help new immigrants to set up their credit and to build their credit. So we're gonna provide you very useful content to strengthen your life in your new country. So make sure to follow my page, and please come in your comment if you have any additional reason why people usually fail their credit quality. Provide them on comment. Any specific topic that you would like to discuss more, please come on comment, and see you in the next video.